Like a laundry list that never ends. The sequester slashing budgets left and right. The latest casualties, 149 air traffic control towers. 4 of the towers are in Arizona. One of them just up the street from Tucson at Ryan Airfield. Not on your sides, Liz Kodalik was there when the pilots heard the news, and Liz joins us now with their reaction.
Jen, I met Roger Lee today, who's been a pilot for over 30 years, and I asked him what flying into Ryan Airfield will be like without air traffic control. And his response, well, why don't I just show you? Roger takes his plane out of the warehouse, positions it, climbs in, puts in the key,
clear prop,
and taxis to the runway.
Flight design, 525 Alpha Bravo is Juliet, ready to taxi.
He's talking to air traffic control, a group of about 7 people working out of this tower at Ryan Airfield. Their job, to make sure Roger and other pilots are flying in and out of here safely. But just about an hour before we lifted off,
Clear 24 left for takeoff.
those air traffic controllers were told that they're out of a job.
They're guiding us around. But when all the tower closes April 7th, this will all be the authority given over to each individual pilot.
Ryan Airfield has been preparing for this news since about a month ago, when the FAA told more than 180 small airports around the country that sequestration cuts may force their air traffic control towers to get shut down. Today, the FAA spared 24 towers because those towers were deemed necessary for national interest. But Ryan Airfield here in Tucson wasn't one of the lucky ones.
We're going to have to talk to each other a lot on the radio to make sure that as flights are coming in and flights are leaving, that we don't interfere with each other or actually have near a midair collision. Right now, the tower's doing all that for us.
Today, Roger lands safely, but these sequestration cuts put future safety up in the air. Although the tower at Ryan Airfield could be closed as soon as April 7th, the airport itself will still be up and running. And Roger says the loss of air traffic control won't deter him from flying.
Well, that's good. As you mentioned, though, Roger's been flying for a lot of years. He has the experience. What does it mean for pilots who may not be as experienced?
Well, there are actually a lot of student pilots who fly into Ryan Airfield to practice, and Roger says those are the ones that he and other experienced pilots are very worried about. But Roger says accidents or crashes involving miscommunication don't happen too often, so he's not too worried, and he's pretty confident everything will be okay.
Hopefully everybody stays safe.
Yes.
Liz, thank you.